Hi everybody, Dawn here. Just thought I'd pop in and say hey. Um, let's see. Yeah, this weekend's turned out to be kind of crappy. For starters, this video is going to be kind of like a vlog. I'm going to vent a little bit. I'm going to talk about some things that are important to me. And hopefully you guys will find that interesting. And if not, I'm sorry. But I just kind of feel like talking a little bit today. This weekend has been really crappy. The weather here in Iowa is horrible. I had to turn the heat on yesterday because that's how cold it was. It has been raining all week. So many places are flooded. We have water running like a stream down our basement. So far it's not affected anything, so we're okay there. But I do know of some places that it has been affected a lot worse. And yeah, it totally sucks. But today is Memorial Day, and first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of our soldiers and servicemen and women who fight each day to keep our country free. And it's an amazing thing you do. I could never step up to the plate and do it. I just couldn't. So I envy and honor each and every single one of you. And for those of you who have lost family members to the service, to the wars, I too have lost a few family members and people I know. My heart goes out to you. But just know that they died for a reason, and it was for this country. And you should have honor in that. I know it doesn't take away from the pain, but it should be a happy feeling that they fought for us, as all of you continue to do. So originally, I was going to go on a small trip with my best friend, and my best friend is also my roommate's sister-in-law. And mind you, I take care of my roommate's son quite a bit. I was going to go on a trip with them. They were going to go to Cedar Rapids, Council Bluffs, which is about a 4.5, 5-hour drive, for a graduation party. Edward, my roommate, had to work this weekend, but the invitation was originally still extended to me, so I was going to get to go. I was pretty excited to spend time with Tanya, my best friend. And Connor, because we get Connor for a full weekend every other weekend, so this was kind of my weekend with him. But I got uninvited. For whatever the reasoning may be, it's irrelevant now. The excuse I got was that it cost too much to rent a hotel room for just me. The truth behind that probably is not that case. So, whatever. The worst thing is that Edward has been working all weekend, so I am trying to keep myself completely busy and occupied. I have been bored out of my mind. I'm used to being home alone, usually Tuesday through Saturday, depending on when we have Connor. But being home alone all week, plus Sunday and Monday, has really kind of given me, it's not so much cabin fever because I'm used to being home, but I'm really lonely. So that's kind of annoying. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I know I mentioned my anxiety issues a lot, and I don't know if I've really gone into very good detail with it, even in the stress and anxiety video. To put it in perspective, I guess, right now I'm looking at probably having to get a job because my disability is going to be ending. I get disability through a private insurance company, and they only cover you for 24 months. So I'm pretty much looking at trying to find a job, and I'm horrified. I have seizures, which are like panic attacks, and that is a big deal to me because there's nothing like losing consciousness, falling on the floor, flopping like a fish out of water, and then they have to call an ambulance. The medical bills go up. I don't have insurance. I have not had a seizure for quite a while. I'm concerned about if I get a job that has to do with a lot of people. That will be a very big issue for me, because that's a lot of times what sets me off is a lot of people. Um, so I am kind of searching for a job kind of in the schooling systems. I don't have any licensing for schooling, but I know that they do hire for like assistants and stuff that aren't licensed, and then they also will train you to help with like schooling and stuff. And I'm kind of hoping that I might get lucky. I do have a Social Security hearing coming up next month, and I'm pretty much not banking on that. I really don't have my doctor's support in the situation. So, yeah, I've kind of just got to take it one day at a time. My biggest concern is that I help pay the bills here, and if I cannot continue to do so, we will not be able to continue living here. I know this is a lot of personal information, so I hope that's okay. It's just certain things. I get treated a certain way. People don't understand. People judge me because, let's say Friday night, I get invited to go to dinner with Edward and his family. A lot of times Friday nights are busy at places, and I don't want to go. There are times where we will all go, and then everybody gets there before us because Edward's the slowest person on the planet. And I get a seat stuck in the middle where I would have to get out around people as opposed to an end. And for me, my claustrophobia and my anxieties are heightened or worse when I feel surrounded. And so I just kind of feel like, a lot of times people in my life, they don't listen to what I say. They don't observe me for me. I feel pretty invisible as a person, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. I wish that I could have been a easier person to get along with. I wish that everything worked out and that I didn't have the issues that I have. But unfortunately, I am who I am. I have, over the last probably year or so, I've been trying to come into who I am and accept me for what I am. Anxieties and all. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has problems, and mine specifically are anxiety issues. And a lot of people think it's all in your head, and you know what? It is, but it isn't. Because, yes, it may start in your head, but it turns physical. And when it turns physical, that's serious. I've been working on losing weight. It's an up and down hill for me. I gain it, I lose it, I lose it, I gain it. Yeah, sure, someday I'd like to be a supermodel, but you know what? That's not going to happen. I would just like to fit into a swimsuit, under the size of 20. And, maybe that won't happen. I don't know. I can't tell the future. So, if it happens, yay. If it doesn't, I'm prepared to accept that. If the people around me can't accept that, or accept me with anxieties, my issues, with all of it as I am, then they, I guess, don't deserve to be part of my circle or my friends or family. Even though, family's blood, but You don't have to see people just because they're your blood. Um, Life is a battle, and every day is a fight. Not just for me, not just for people who have my issues. For regular, quote unquote, regular people, they have issues too. And they just don't skywrite it. And I'm not trying to skywrite my issues. That's not what this is about. I don't want attention. I just feel like with YouTube, I know there's a lot of people out there who experience a lot of the same crap that I'm experiencing and going through. And maybe, just maybe, somebody will see this video and think, wow, there's somebody else who understands. Um, Eventually, I'd like to be able to help people. And there's a lot of things I'd like to do. There's a lot of things that I've always wanted to do with my life. But it's difficult when you are afraid all the time. And I'm working on that. I really am. I'm coming into accepting that this is the way that I'm going to look. Now, this is no makeup. With makeup, I look a little bit better. But this is the way I look. I've been growing my hair out, and I love it. I feel so much more confident with my hair, and plus, I get to play with it all the time. If you ever notice my videos, I play with my hair a lot. I really like it. I just washed it, so it's like really wet or damp. But I don't wear makeup every day because, as you can see, I have pretty bad acne. So I just wear makeup, mostly when I'm going out or when I'm in a really good mood. Sometimes in the mornings I'll put makeup on. My glasses are mostly for reading, but I wear them all the time just because I guess I feel more comfortable with them on. So I just kind of wanted to say, we are who we are. And as you grow, you learn what your limits are, and you learn more about what kind of person you are or what kind of person you want to be. And I know what kind of person I want to be, and for the most part I am. I feel that I am a kind, giving person. And that's always important. I'm very protective of the children in my life. I'm very protective of all my family and friends. They're what makes me, me. If I didn't have certain family, certain friends, hey. Family, as far as that goes, growing up, I was one of technically 7 children. So it was a busy household. My mom had her hands full. My dad worked. The railroad was gone, days at a time. So it was on my mom a lot. But my dad worked hard for what he did. He worked hard for his family. So, childhood sucks. Growing up sucks. I don't know of too many people who can say, at least ones that are her age, and I'm 34, can say that, I had a perfect childhood. I don't know of anybody who can say that. I've had things happen to me. I've had things done to me. I've made bad decisions. I've made many bad decisions. I don't regret those decisions, even though I say they're bad, because what's the point in regretting something that you've done as long as you've learned from it? And that's my outlook. I've learned from so much, and sometimes I've learned the hard way, and sometimes I've had to learn more than once. But you have to come into who you are. And I know it takes a lot to do that, and I'm still working on it. Accepting me as I am, accepting, what I can and can't do. And it's difficult, but I think part of the challenge is that there's supposed to be a challenge. It wouldn't be life if there were no challenges, because you'd be bored all the time. So I'm just going to say, I kind of want to make this a little bit of a tag, I guess. Anybody out there who comments, questions, concerns, anything about, anxieties, or if you just have a story you want to share, please feel free to video response me, comment me, tag me, go to my Facebook and message me. I'd like to hear how other people feel about the comments, the situation that I'm talking about, and what their thoughts are. I know, I say a lot. Sorry, guys. But, okay, so anyway, this was just a talky video and not a crafty video, but I will be coming back with more crafty videos. And as soon as I learn how to do the speed thing on the video and the talk over, what is it, the speech over while you're doing speed, I'm going to do one of me doing one of my really big coloring pictures so you guys can see my technique. My technique. And just kind of to show you how I do it. I'm also thinking about doing a video on some of my jewelry making, crafting, things like that. So not so much tutorials. I'm not really good with tutorials. Well, I don't know. I haven't really tried any tutorials besides with my niece. But maybe a little bit of tutorial, things like that. Let me know what you're interested in. But again, please, video response me. Even if it's just to say hi. Comment. Feel free to send me questions. If the question's too personal, I don't feel comfortable answering it, I won't. But I'm kind of an open book. So let me know what your thoughts are on the whole anxiety and the whole trying to grow up and come into yourself thing. I'm really interested in what people think. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And please subscribe, please thumbs up. And yes, I will be back with more crafty fun videos coming soon. So thanks for watching and happy Memorial Day to everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.